Hey everybody, it's Rob from Flailthroughs. This is Gundam Battle Operation 2, and this is a guest video from Darth Merrick in the Bishop, aka the Psycommu Zaku. I believe there's a couple different versions of the Psycommu Zaku. This one has legs. I want to say there's a version that just has a set of boosters, kind of like the the pre-perfect Zeong, the standard Zeong. But yeah, this is Merrick said he got a really good round with it, and I am very appreciative because I have not rolled this yet. At the time he sent me this, I hadn't gotten the intercept either, so this is, yeah, it's great to be able to cover the new mobile suits this quickly. There's a bunch of different ways, as I understand, to use the mega particle cannons. If you charge them, you get a nice, powerful beam shot like that, and if you fire them without charging, they work kind of like a shotgun, as I understand it. But, let's see, good shot. And then there's the double mega particle cannon ranged version, yeah, which, the update from Yao Yao 9 said that if you hold down the trigger, they will basically, orbit your target until you release the trigger, and then they'll fire. So that's an interesting way to do it. And, yep, arms out and fire. And yeah, so that's, like I said, those things are really disconcerting to be, to see flying straight at your face. Just that, especially the first time when I wasn't quite sure how to react to it. I'm going to say that was a Jim intercept directly below him firing those missiles, but no, there's not one on his team, so must be a high mobility Zaku. And I still do love the high mobility Zaku's missile launcher, eagerly awaiting Yuma Lightning's Gelgoog because it carries it too. But yeah, this he's gotten some really good shots in so far, and yeah, this is a support, and it seems like it's a fairly agile support too, which is good. And yeah, I mean, basically, I'm pretty sure that the ranged mega particle cannons on this are the first. Pretty sure they're the first weapons in the game that have any kind of target lock. So that's interesting. Yep. Took a shot from somewhere, but yeah, and he hasn't taken a lot of damage either. It seems to be fairly hardy. Certainly was in the round I ran yesterday when I was trying to fight it in Jim Intercept. That was tricky. But okay. I'm wondering if as Amuro says, the weakness of the Zeong is in Gundam. If you get close enough, if the enemy gets close enough, you can't actually hit them with the ranged guns. But it'd be interesting to see how that goes. But yeah, space combat with the directional movement, I've adapted that pretty readily, and it just feels so much better now. I didn't expect it to make as big a difference for me as it did, but I'm just, when I was playing that Jim Intercept round from yesterday, I was, flying through space just, singing the background music from Encounters in Space to myself. So, oh man, that was an interesting path to take through the debris there. Trying to sneak to somewhere, I think, but I'm not quite sure. Ah, he's going to take C. There's an enemy pilot around, so he'll have to watch out. But they may have already left or gotten in their mobile suit, so he's going to get C back for them. That was a nice bit of maneuvering. I never thought to try and go through the rubble like that. Makes sense, though, that there'd be paths through for pilots. Yeah, very nice. Wow. Okay, well, I just learned something about this map. That's great. And time to move back out because there's more things to be shooting. And there we go. Yeah, his team's got a pretty good lead. I think, what, 1,400 points? That's pretty good for this time in the round. And charging beams. Yeah, I'm pretty sure at this point, now that they've got this in the game, I'm pretty sure the Zeong is a lock. And it should have, as far as I know, even more weapons than this does. It has the beams in the hand and some on the torso and in the head. So you should have, that should be, for one thing, you're going to want to stack beam cooldown parts on that. Good shot. And there go the arms. Clipping right through the scenery. Not sure if they connected or not, but let's see. An allied support fire coming in. And got them stunned in there. And yeah, just descending to hopefully stay out of the way of the beams. Seems to have worked. Unfortunately, the enemy also stayed out of the way of the beams, but that last one definitely startled them, so... Let's see, Merrick trying to get a good angle. I also find it easier with the new controls to maneuver around people, to just the steering in general just really does feel better. Just the simple thing of being able to ascend and descend based on the angle of your camera really does help a lot. It's not... it's not completely 360 degree movement as far as I can tell. It does have a limit to how far up or down you can look still. But even so, it definitely feels better. Oh yeah, and he should be, that Jim Guard, of course, it's a raid, so he should be able to... Oh wait, that's right, the Bishop is a support, so... Yeah, not going to do as much damage to that as he possibly could with another weapon, but still seemed to be a pretty good bite. And time to... Okay, there's an enemy pilot here, because that gauge was not going down. I think he managed to get them through the debris. That's a good trick. I'd go back and check, but I can't really change the timestamp in the middle of recording this, so... Okay. Back in the mobile suit. Really good lead, just about 2-1 at this point. 1 minute left, and only one member of his team that has low health. Yeah, this is pretty much a lock. And yeah, I am liking the looks of the Bishop here. This looks like a really good mobile suit, and hopefully I'll get a hold of it at some point, because I think that it has a lot of potential. It's definitely not your average support, which, like I think I mentioned before, Merrick said he's... supports aren't usually his thing, but he wanted to give this a shot, and yeah, it does really well. Did it have a little shoulder tackle there for its downswing? I hope so, because I like those. Okay, well, this Rick Dom 2 is giving him a little trouble, because well, for one thing, he overheated his beams, but luckily he had an ally right there that backed him up, which, yeah, good solid play there. Protect your supports, because your supports are going to do the most damage to generals, which are by and large the bulk of the enemy team by volume most times. I've seen like fully balanced teams and support only teams and raid only teams, but yeah, your average team's going to have mostly generals and 1 or 2 supports and 1 or 2 raids. And yeah, so oops, almost got that guy, but yeah, this Bishop looks really good. Like I said, the way it operates, the Zeong is pretty much guaranteed to come along eventually. So yeah, great round. He said he didn't get a chance to stay and see his results screen because he wanted to make sure that he got this captured for me, because he was saying he had some trouble with his PS4 recently and lost another one that sounded interesting, but this one stuck around, and I am grateful because that was a good round, and this is a neat-looking mobile suit. So, thank you very much, Merrick, and that is going to do it for today's Gundam Battle Operation 2. So, till next time, everybody take care and have fun. Later! I just hope the Zeong can eject the head. That's really what I want to see, but I know it's not particularly likely since you can't eject the core fighter on a Gundam. That'd be fun, though.